Hey y'all, it's Nicole with Nick's Village. You can get at me at www.nicksvillage.com for personal reading. It's my selenite. I'm using that today to clear the cards. Never know what I'm going to use. This was calling to me. It wanted to be used. For whatever reason, Taurus reading. These rats wanted to be out here. One I know. This one is nope, I don't know. I forget the name of it. But I really like it. I use it in my spell jars. So I really like it. But I can't. At Carnelian. There you go. No, yeah, Carnelian. I don't know, maybe not. I don't get involved with my stones like that. I get involved with them on an intuitive level. So if I know that I need a stone, like I have a whole toolbox, and I'll look and say, is there anybody that needs to come with me? And if they need to come, I'll bring them. And if not, I don't. So it's a Taurus reading today. We're doing a Taurus reading. Just did the Aries reading. Clear myself too. Bring any of that energy over here with me. Do my Taurus reading. I do readings by email, by video chat, and in person. If you are asking me to travel outside of my normal traveling area, I do charge for travel, but you can get in-person readings. Just go to my website, www.nicksvillage.com. You can subscribe. I send out MailChimps very infrequently, but I do send them out sometimes. But it'll keep you up to date with like events and things like that are coming up that I have going on in case you want to be involved, where I'm going to be, because I do all kinds of stuff. I'm all over the place. So, let's get this Taurus reading going. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. That'll tell you when the videos come out. I always name them, what sign they are, so you always know when your sign comes out. And like, comment. Please keep the comments kind. I don't want to have to kick you off my channel, because I will. And I know that's not nice, but I just want you to know I have no tolerance for people being mean. I just really don't. Dance for beginnings, Taurus. Dancer of beginnings. Ooh, the Guide of Wands. Rapunzel. That's the Tower. You didn't listen. And the Nine of Swords. So, we are going to take a moment to look at the cards and see what... It doesn't surprise me that you got the Dancer of Beginnings, which is your Oracle card, especially when you got Rapunzel, which is the Tower. I guess we'll start with the Tower card, since I have the largest reaction to that card. So, the Tower card is card 16. Rapunzel. It's Rapunzel. It's card 16. And what happens in the Tower card is the universe has asked you to do something. So this is a major arcana card, which means that this is something that you came here on earth to learn. It's a spiritual principle that you're working through. 0 to 21, it's the Fool's Journey. This is card 16 on the Fool's Journey. So the universe has been asking you to discern what is important, what is not important, what direction you're going, what to keep, what to get rid of. You have been struggling with that. You have ideas of things that you need to get rid of. You have you know that there are things you need to release, but you haven't done that. And so the universe causes this chaos and this disruption in our lives. So what's happening here is, she's been holding on to this hair thinking, like he's going to get to her. And she drops it out, and just in time for the witch to climb up it. And we all know when the witch gets up there, she's cutting it off. Like, you could have cut it off and made it a cute cut yourself, but she's coming up there and she's cutting it off, and you're not going to have any chance to get to him. Whereas, like, she could have cut it off and maybe it would have been a rope or something, and they could have used it, once he got there. But instead, she, like, threw it out the wrong moment, didn't cut it off, and now the witch is going to cut it off. So it's basically, there's something that you're holding on to that needed to be let go of, Taurus. But it kind of doesn't matter, because the universe is going to cause some kind of a chaos that it will be let go of. And unless you go after it and pick it up and bring it back, it will be done. And that's just it. And you made it get there. Like, this isn't a how did I get here moment. It's a I know why I'm here moment. Because I was doing too much. I was carrying too much. I was doing too much. I was saying too much. Whatever the thing is. And I don't mean that in a way of like, but I mean like when we know that it's time to cut something and we don't cut it and we keep carrying it, that's what I'm talking about. Like, you've been carrying something around that you knew it was time to let go of. And you didn't let go of it. You had hopes for the future for it, or dreams of what it might become or something, and you knew you were supposed to let that go. So now you have no choice, or you do have a choice, but you're gonna let it go for the moment. You can pick it back up, but that's your choice, and then you'll be getting another card telling you to let it go. Whatever it is, I don't know what it is. I honestly have no idea what it is, because this isn't a personal reading and I'm not really trying to but there's something, Taurus, that you need to let go of, that the universe is disrupting because you are being disobedient. It's probably the best word to say it. So then I'm going to get to the Guide of Wands. And what do I see in that for you? Taurus, you find comfort in doing things your way. And there is a way for you to coexist in the universe and not end up with this kind of a moment. I keep getting the feeling that you're ornery, that I want to say to you, you know better. I want to say, like, you're being ornery. You have this wisdom. You understand how to move in the universe in a certain way. You're throwing a fit. Something didn't go your way. And so you did things your way. You said, I'm going to do it my way. You did things your way, and that was working out fine for you. But something was nagging at you that you needed to stop something that you were doing. You needed to not behave in a way that you were behaving, and you wouldn't stop. you were basically like, I do what I want. And you're doing what you want got you in a position that you're in where the universe is like, no, actually, I do what I want. And you are going to stop the thing you were doing. And it's not that the thing that you were doing was necessarily incorrect. It wasn't incorrect for you to find joy and comfort in doing your own thing. It was incorrect because it was disobedient, because it came out of a state, a place of almost anger, a place of I'll show them, of disdain is coming to my mind. Like, it was a reaction. It wasn't just your natural move. It was a reaction. You're reacting. You were holding on to something, reacting, even though it wasn't in your best interest. There we go. And then we get to the Nine of Swords. Yeah. So all of this has created, so the swords are your struggles. So you were fine until you decided that you knew better what you were supposed to be doing or how you were supposed to be behaving than what you really knew that you were supposed to be doing. So it's an inner battle. It's not a battle against anyone. It's a battle against, like, you did something. You cut off your nose to spite your face. You did something because you were angry, or you did something because you didn't get your way. And you were like, I have the right to do this. This is just me expressing myself. And the universe was like, stop expressing yourself. Go do what you know you're supposed to do. And you didn't. And so now the universe is like, okay, all right, now what? And in actuality, you're in your head. You did it to yourself. Nothing's even really done. Like, it feels almost like a punishment, but it's not. It's your own understanding of it. It's almost like your own guilt, your own struggle with it. So you hurt yourself in this stepping outside, doing what you want, being spiteful. Definitely a cut off your nose to spite your face. That's probably the best thing I can say. And so you're in your imagination, it's a lot worse than what it is. Like, your mom tells you don't go out, and you sneak out, and you come home and your mom's car is there, and you know you're going to get your butt tore up. You know it. And so you're like, oh my God, she's going to tear my butt up. Like, And so you're like outside, like stressing yourself out, like going through these struggles and stuff. And then you get in the house and, you know, she cracks you and says, I thought I told you not to go outside. And like, that's it. But in your mind, you had it built up that like she was going to do such bodily harm to you. But it really isn't real. It's like, yeah, there's going to be like this, you're going to have to deal with it, but it's not going to be, you're making it bigger. You're making it more dramatic than it has to be. Step back in line. Do what you know is right. Stop being spiteful, Taurus. Stop getting angry and going after revenge or crossing your little arms. I'm not going to do it. Stop doing that, Taurus. It's standing in your way. You can do whatever you want. Nobody has a problem with you going off and doing what you want. The problem is the energy with which that drives you to do that. And if the only energy drives you to do that is the energy of you're being mad at somebody or you're upset with someone, you need to change that. And you need to come into the energy of understanding that they can do what they want just as you can do what you want. It's not as bad as you imagine. That's your imagination. It's not that bad. Dust yourself off and try again. That's what comes in my head. Dust yourself off and try again, Taurus. Lift up your head. Look at the scene. It's not that bad. For God's sake, you could take one of those swords and cut him in half if he was really a threat. I really think you can just run over him and go out the other side. It's not that bad. This is your making. This is because you did something that doesn't sit right with you, Taurus. That's what that is. So now we're going to go to Dancer of Beginnings. Fire in the head, hope and aspirations, inspiration. I catch fire from the flame of longing and initiate the accomplishment of dreams. The dancer raises his or her hands as if in greeting, embracing the moment of beginning. The dancer can refresh our vision of ourselves and of our lives, helping us to see beginnings where perhaps once we saw endings, and to breathe new life and possibility even into the familiar and routine. I think that was like really great because it's talking about seeing beginnings where we saw endings. And these things feel pretty desolate right now to you, Taurus. But it's a beginning. It's a chance for you to start over. It's a chance for you to let that go and create a new chapter. It's not that bad. So that's my Taurus reading for today. Again, you can check me out at www.nixvillage.com and get a personal reading if you want. If you want to know what I do, I have a nonprofit. I help women to heal. All kinds of great things I do. Come to my website and check me out. Subscribe. It'll keep you up to date with what I'm doing. Like, subscribe, comment on these videos. It keeps them coming. That way I know you're interested. This is a deck of cards that my sister Isha created. She drew all of the art on it. abagor2.com if you're interested in checking out these cards. Women of Light Tarot. abagor2.com. If you're local to my area, I do have some for sale, but these are a really, really amazing deck. And when I go out to do readings and I give people a choice, most of the time they want that deck. Mm-hmm. And I'm not as comfortable with it yet because it takes me like years to learn a deck. And so I read it though. If they want it, I read it. So abagor2.com. She also makes some amazing leather bags. So check that site out. Again, if you need anything, any other readings or anything like that, get in touch with me. Taurus, it's not as bad as you think. But you gotta stop doing this to yourself. You gotta stop. Thank you. Have a good day.